But some of these things get forgotten. So I'm going to go through these 3 things, give you some tips, some pointers here about how you can improve in these areas, and you can make yourself an Alabama-style DB wherever you are. Number 1 is tackling. This gets forgotten. People get so hung up in their coverage, especially cornerbacks, that they think they don't need to tackle. This is definitely a part of this game. And why is this important? Because the football is coming out a lot quicker. Offenses have gotten a lot better in getting the ball out of the quarterback's hand into a wide receiver or a running back or a tight end's hand really fast. And now what they're hoping for is that receiver or running back or tight end can make people miss and gain a whole bunch of yards off of a short throw. So we know that they have the hit screens and the bubble screens and the running back screens. We know all these things exist. And then there's a tight end just going into the flat. Hell, they have tight end screens now. And they're hoping that a 2-yard pass or even a pass thrown behind the line of scrimmage can turn into a 10, 15, 20, 40, 60-yard gain because the defense can't tackle the ball carrier. That is a big part of the game nowadays. So I know a lot of defensive backs that just primarily focus on their coverage. They'll work their pedal, they'll work their hip flips, they'll work their coming out of their breaks, they'll work their press man coverage, their kick steps, their motor steps, all that. That will consume their entire time of preparing as a defensive back, and they'll do very little in terms of tackling. If you're trying to be a solid DB, you got to have a copy of this book right here, 101 DB tips on everything from playing man, playing zone, training in the offseason, watching film. It's all here in this book. Link in the description down below. I know there are schools where you might tackle once a week. That's it. Guys, you've got to practice your tackling. So if it's not being practiced enough in your actual practices, well, you're going to have to spend some pre-practice or post-practice time doing that. My cornerbacks, you would do well to, guys are always on YouTube, and this is a great, resource for you guys. Go in there and watch the wrestlers, especially watch any channel where there's a guy teaching you how to wrestle and how to lock up limbs and get people to the ground. That's the essence of wrestling. The essence of wrestling is getting a guy down to the ground and pinning him. Now, yes, I know in wrestling, the subject is not moving at high speeds like in football. However, there are so many techniques and tactics that are used in wrestling that will translate to your tackling abilities out on a football field if you would just spend some time studying it. I would urge all of you guys to do that. Take an interest in wrestling. Every one of you guys in the secondary. One of the best tacklers I ever played with, Ray Lewis, was a champion wrestler in high school and pinning him. Now, yes, I know in wrestling, the subject is not moving at high speeds like in football. However, there are so many